Right, we are back for another stream. We're doing some more Forza Motorsport. We're doing some multiplayer and we're doing the touring car races tonight. Give those a little go. Now, with the multiplayer on Forza, the touring car and the Forza GT are ones that should be here pretty much every week. Hello Sparks, how's it going? So, the touring car and GT are supposed to be here every week, and then you've got other series that change over. As you can see, probably not so much from the tiny text over there, the GTX sports cars, which we were doing last night, somewhat unsuccessfully, that finishes in about 3 hours, and the Mazda series finishes in about 3 hours. I think it's a midnight switch over for the new events. So we'll get a couple of new events for next week, or the next week, I should say. But we're going to have a go at the touring car tonight. These seem to be on shorter tracks. Using, well, yeah, as you can see there, Suzuka Circuit, East Circuit is the next one, which you probably can't see because it's really small, so I'm going to switch the camera over. There you go. Right, so, Suzuka Circuit, East Circuit, which join the event because it's going to start soon. And I was going to have a go at using the, is it the Ford Focus? So when they've changed the cars based on what they are. So the Volkswagen is now got a PI of 720. So there is some bop sort of stuff going on here. So these are the only ones in there. Interesting, because there was. I suppose you can rent cars. They're the ones I own. So the Audi is now PI of 709. The Lincoln Co is 711. And it's 720 for the Volkswagen. That's interesting. See, that was different when I was looking at them before. They weren't quite as high as that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I have tried the... To be honest, the Ford's not too bad. It's 706. It's a little bit behind. It's a little bit behind the Volksy, but the Volkswagen didn't turn very well when I was trying it the other day, so I might just go with our Ford. Oh, I don't want to buy another. Let's just go back. Just pick the Ford. This is all very confusing. I'm hoping they add a lot more sort of GT and touring cars. They're going to be the main racing series. I'd hope they'd add them. So we've got practice ends in 10 minutes, so that should give us a bit of time to try it out and get a quali lap in. And I'm going to have to use all the chat.
The S-curves at Suzuka Circuit are an excellent place to gain serious time on your competition if you stay glued to the race line and don't use too much curbing to upset your car.
How did your racing go, fast? Oh, you're still streaming it. I wasn't sure. Alright, let's go on the practice. See what this is like. At least it's not raining. It's bizarre, this game. Sometimes it looks amazing like that, and other times it just looks really flat. So it's dark-ish. Hey, Jacob. Oh my god, that's a turn I wasn't expecting. That was a good start. It's going to get dark during the race. Oops. That worked. Let's let this car through. F indeed. That's a horrible corner. That's not a very nice corner at all. Is it laggy? Is it being laggy? Let's have a look. Right, I will stop that. Stop the, if I stop that, see if that's any better. Or is that still being a bit weird? Let me just put the, this up, check that's okay. Smooth now, good. It was doing some recording stuff at the same time, and I guess it was messing it up. Yeah, so I was getting an error on YouTube. So hopefully that's all right now. Let me know if it does it again. Guessing people have had lots of practice on this. That's a tricky corner. So I'll put us up to 9th.
Starts in 5 minutes.
Right, so I've got to be really careful on that as soon as you get around the corner. Right, I'm going to change the car setup and we'll get a couple of quality laps in. So we want 3 laps worth. Go for 4 laps. Go for soft tyres. And we will get a couple of qualifying laps in and see how this goes. Should hopefully get 3 laps in. Get a dodgy lap time for this already. I've done it again. Need to brake way earlier than that. Right, so try and get a better one. This is part of Suzuka, this track.
2 left.
one more quali lap in after this. So we're up to 7th. Will this be a quicker lap? Up to 5th. That'll do.
Nice work out there. Currently P6 after qualifying.
Oh, 6. Someone's beat me time. Right, let's get the car set up for the race. Yeah, we're doing the bottom end of Suzuka. Right, car set up. We'll go for 11 laps. It's 9 laps. It's quite a short track. So if I go for medium tyres,
30 seconds.
let's go for that. I think. And we'll see how this first race goes. I do have a better idea of some of the tracks in the touring cars. There's 2 cars overlapping each other. Although there is a Maple Valley race, which I don't really know Maple Valley, so I can't imagine that will go well. Galacticor. No. I don't think it did. But anyway. I didn't see all of his races. I only saw a bit. Oh, we're on wet tyres. Typical. Well, that's good, isn't it? How wet is it? I went into the stuff, but it's not loading now. That'd be good. It'd be typical, wouldn't it, if this has the same issues? Right. Let's see how this goes if we're starting on wet. Sometimes it can take a little while to load into the lobbies, because I think some of the PC players can be a bit slower. So, wet track, this should be interesting. I have to spend all our time practicing and get my braking markers right. This is going to be absolutely mayhem. That's going to be a penalty for a start. Somehow managed to survive that. That guy was having a right go at it. Tell you what, I'm doing more rain driving in this in a couple of days than I've done on the entire time I've played Gran Turismo. Tyres are looking alright, back tyres are properly cold though. There's an awful lot of banging around. So a few people have gone off. He's right behind. concentration on this. Tyres are still looking okay-ish.
3 laps.
Oh, they've all gone wide. Hey, Tottery, how's it going? Bit of a mad race, this one. I think people are starting to suffer with their tyres. Oh, he's completely taken me out. If that guy got a pen.
Last lap.
How close will it be? Ah, I was unlucky. Yeah, that's Forza this. How's it going? 9th, unlucky. Oh, we were on for a decent finish then and we got taken out. Bit of a shame. Interesting race though. Should have paid more attention to the weather. I would imagine I'll probably end up losing some rating for that. Let's move this microphone over. That was a good fun race though. It's very similar to Gran Turismo, to be honest. It's Maple Valley is the next one, I think. Time of day, 4 PM. Is it actually going to put me in the right one, though? So we'll stick with the 4 as soon as we're trying it out. I'll see how long it says to start. Yeah, this is the one of the racing series that there is on the multiplayer. It's touring cars. They always have the GT cars and the touring cars, the two things they always have on the multiplayer each week. And it rotates the tracks on the multiplayer, so it's not like Gran Turismo where you get sort of like 3 races and it stays those 3 tracks and cars for the whole week. This is it rotates the tracks around, so it gives you a couple of things.
Under the bridge, you'll be uphill into the right-hand elevator bend, which halfway through becomes a steep descent. So be sure you're pointed properly before you get back hard on the gas.
Rain, it's not that great in this, to be honest. I was spending the entire time just kind of feathering the throttle a little bit. Just need to get used to this track. Yeah, it's quite a nice idea. It'd be interesting to see if it... I would imagine they rotate the tracks each week. Because the reset for Forza is midnight UK time on Thursday. So it'll reset in a couple of hours. Nope, corner. Didn't see that coming.
Till race start.
Gonna have to do some quali, I think. See if I can get any sort of quali time in. We'll change the setup. Hey, Poison Monkey, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it was a bit unlucky. We're going to have to get some quali in this straight away. I'll put it down to 3%. 3 laps. I don't think we'll get 3 laps in. Go on the soft tyres for quali. Do qualifying. So you get a practice time before the event, and you've got to try and fit your 3 qualifying laps inside that practice time. Well, I don't really know this track at all. I've raced it a couple of times in the single player. Yeah, it does look nice, this track. I need loads more practice on all the tracks. I think there's a lot to be said for being consistent in this game as well. Ah, rubbish. That's a tricky corner. See if we can get another lap in before the end.
2 to go.
I'm going to be so near the back on this one.
Start.
Oh, I can probably take that flat. Come on. Get a decent quality time at least. 9th.
1 to go.
I'll do. Hey, Race 51, how's it going? I think my safety rating was A on this one. Yeah, my safety rating was A. Right, I need to set the car up. Oh, come on. Give me time to set the car up. Well, this is awkward. It's not giving me time to set the car. Thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. Oh, come on, let me give him a chance to put the car in. It's not going to give me a chance to do the tyres. Yeah, it did sound quite good. But I don't think it's actually going to let me set the car up. This is so annoying. It's only just started doing this. Did it in the last race as well. So I am going to have to set my time up. Fuel and tyre. No, it didn't give me a chance to do it. It went to the loading screen. How funny. So I'm going to start on soft tyres with no fuel. Right, I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to have to set my car up before the end of qualifying. It doesn't let you do it now. Well, that's annoying. That guy just went for an absolute murder then.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
I think there's been a murder. Nope, I'm there. Oh, come on. I'm going to get a penalty for that, and he just turned right in front of me. Yeah,
Total
4
time
seconds.
penalty is about 4.5 seconds.
I couldn't do anything about that. Oh, that guy's just take me out. I think I've got a murder lobby. Oh, what? That guy just ghosted in right in front of me. So this isn't so much touring cars as stock cars. I'll probably get another lap out of this. Lots of quick chat going on. But that's a bit on this one. Yeah, we're getting low. I'll go for soft tyres again. I recommend it for laps. Yeah, it's essentially like Netflix for. It's a bit like Netflix for games, Gamepass. And there's a couple of different tiers. But if you get Gamepass Ultimate, any Microsoft first-party games come out on it on day one. So like this is a Microsoft first party game from day one. At least the pit stops are quicker than in Gran Turismo. Yeah, Starfield released. I could have done that in third. If you could imagine like PlayStation Plus, but if they released a new God of War game, you could play it on the day it came out. It's kind of like that. Oh, my poor tyres. The guy's on wrecked tyres. You see that? Deliberately goes to block me off. His tires are wrecked. Oh, finished. Absolutely murdered. Oh, I got so murdered. Okay, that right. Oh. What a mess. Thing is, you don't get to see what anyone else's ratings are, because apparently the matchmaker doesn't work in this yet. Yeah, I can imagine. I got 4 seconds for somebody losing it and spinning in front of me. But then it's an AI system, so it's going to get better. It is. It's a tricky one. I'll try saving the replay, but I know the replays aren't really working at the moment. There's lots of things that aren't really working at the moment. Unfortunately. Save the replay. So I'll say download and replay, and that'll probably stay there now for the rest of the game. Oh, it said succeeded, but it probably won't have done. So we're on the Nürburgring Sprint circuit next. So that was a bit of a mare. That last one. Hopefully the next one will be a bit better. Okay, it's put me in the wrong race. It keeps doing that. You say go in the next one, and it puts you in the one after that. So I don't want to be in this race. I actually want to be in the other race. That's another bug it tends to do. I think it might be better just quitting out to the menu each time instead of going continue. So I go touring car. That's the one I want. It's this Laguna Seca race. I think if there's less than a certain number of minutes left, it seems to just put you forward into the next one. Which is a bit annoying. Let's check how this is going. That's still going, it's not complaining. That's good. Thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. Practice ends in 6 minutes, so I might just jump straight into a quali. Because I reckon I can quali in this okay.
This shorter layout of Laguna has a post.
I want the settings, I want the car settings. Go straight to qualify. Got a couple of laps in. The problem, I think, is a lot of people will have hit continue, skip this race and gone into the next one. Going to invalidate the lap.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
It's a slightly weird layout of Laguna Seca. But apparently it's a bit like what the original layout of Laguna Seca was like. I need to try and get a clean lap on this one.
2 remaining.
B5.
I forgot to mute everyone. I will do that in a minute. At least on quali, I think everyone else goes down.
1 remaining.
Ah, it's off track again. Shame we went off track really on this one. Because they didn't get a valid lap.
Currently P14.
Because if you get an invalid lap, it sticks you right at the end of everyone else.
Vamos a ver quién hace la pole.
Alright, let's undo this.
P6. Ahí está.
There we go. You, everyone else? 250 level, 253. That's ridiculous. Right, Nick, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Right, let's actually get... I'll put stick a couple of extra laps in. Should get away on mediums on this, I think. 7 laps, though. I might go on the hards just to be on the safe side. Hey Bones, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. I don't know if hards are the right choice for this, but I think mediums might go off.
30 seconds.
I'll try them anyway. I'll try the hards just out of curiosity for the next one. Hope everyone's alright. Thanks for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. I might just have that on a card. Just hold it up. Save me keep waffling on about it. So this is race number 3. Hopefully not quite as much carnage as the last one. At least it's not raining. Because it threw that one spanner in the works on that first race. I need to sort my livery out as well. I've started... I've done a bit of it. Well, I've done some of the... Because you can't load up SVGs and stuff like you can into Gran Turismo, you can't upload things, so I couldn't just upload a copy of my logo in to make deliveries. I've had to kind of create it from scratch in this. The actual 71 and the stripes is easy enough. It's just the actual name is the tricky bit, because it doesn't support like different fonts. It's got a few different fonts, but none of them are right. There's some that are close, and depending how bothered I can be, I'll either do a proper version of it, or I'll just use one of the existing fonts that's close enough, and just be done with it. There's yeah, you can search and it does have all the searching and that, but it's yeah, it's not as good as Gran Turismo in that respect. But you see a lot of really cool liveries, because it's you can import them from Forza Horizon games as well, and there's loads of brilliant liveries in Forza Horizon. Yeah, there's tons of brilliant liveries in that. So anything you've created, you can import in from other games. Just sticking on this intermission countdown for 1 second. Will it actually start the race? Just thinking about it. Just me flicking through all the drivers. Yeah, I've not checked on that, because I know obviously in Gran Turismo you've got the collection, haven't you? So you can add stuff to a collection and then go to that and just switch between them. Yeah, it's not like that. Oh, will this race actually start, or is it stuck? Is it stuck? So a guy who's 252, level 254. That's a guy who must have got a press copy. Either that, he's been playing it 24/7 since it came out on early access. So he's probably had well over a week of playing it non-stop, because that's the highest level I've seen. It does appear to be 109,460, because if you look at some of these times, I would have been 7th. But anyone who's got even though it gives you go off track and it doesn't give you a penalty, it counts it as an invalid race. To be honest, it's very rare I've had this. Somebody's left. It might end up that we don't go in the race. You can't really leave. So I'll give it a couple of minutes, and if it doesn't go into the race, then I'll just have to restart it. Yeah, I could imagine so. To get that high, you must have just played it solid since... So I'm guessing content creator of some sort. And he's hanging around. You'd think if he knew what was going on, he'd leave. It's the bit that gets saved by the replay. Yeah. I was kind of expecting they'd do a game update, you know, before the reset this week. Well, when I say reset, kind of the weekly reset for the races. It's different. I like it. I think there's a bit more variety in the online races. Someone else left. It could just be that there's one person with a dodgy connection, and when they leave, it might sort itself out. Everyone's starting to go now. The handling's a bit more slidey, but you could argue that Gran Turismo is a bit too planted, maybe. You don't get the snap oversteer like you see in Gran Turismo. In this, cars tend to slide more. Graphics are weird. Sometimes they look way nicer than Gran Turismo, and other times they look way worse. It just depends on the lighting. Audio's better, I think. I think in general the car audio and stuff's better than Gran Turismo. Presentation's way better than Gran Turismo. Well, it depends on the sort of style you like, I guess. I prefer the presentation on this. Like I say, the single player, much of a muchness. I think the AI is better in this for racing against in the single player. This is on Xbox Series X, this. Oh, there we go. Someone's left while I had them on the thing, so it's gone to variables. Oops. Everyone's leaving. And to be honest, I think we might just have to quit out and restart. I'll just switch this over. I'll just restart the game. That was a pain. Last one to leave wins. I don't think it'll actually finish a result. Let me just sort this out. Let's restart it. Let's get this booted up again. That was a shame. I quite like that chart. Ironically, we're going to end up in that other race. The one that we thought, oh, wow, we've skipped a race. And the game's just like, no, you will do that race. My multiplayer rating is terrible in this so far. Oh, there's a what's new. What's going on? Oh, we got loads of stuff. Actually, it's messages. Here's your Forza Motorsport calendar for October. I get the Volkswagen October the 5th. We've got that. October the 19th is the... What date are we on today? The 11th. So tomorrow we get the Dodge. This is for car passes if you got the deluxe edition. Then I get the Nissan Nismo R391 in October, and the BMW M2, October 26. Visit showroom new spotlight car crossbow. Latest year, so it's a crossbow, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's just loads of stuff. I wonder if it's done the reset already. Race, feature multiplayer. Is it going to let me get in the next one? So yeah, I'm gonna join that one anyway, because my rating is 2425 with a safety rating of B. It was A till the last one, and my skill rating has gone up by 2,000 in the last race, or the last couple of races. So yeah, you get a choice. Qualify series you have to do when you first start it. That's the only. There's a couple of races you have to do at the start before you can get into multiplayer. or the rest of the game proper. Once you're in the game, you have to do the qualifier series, which is 3 races. Hey, sausage, how's it going? You have to do 3 races to get yourself a skill rating and a safety rating, and then you can go into this. You get a couple of events. These are cycling over in a couple of hours because it's Thursday night at midnight UK time. And touring cars and GT, I think they said they'd be there pretty much every week. As well as the spec events, there's stuff like you can just do the cars as set, so it's like bopped in effect, but you can change all the setup of the car. Oh, not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. And then there's open series where you just take a particular class of car and you can tune it, so you can take any car you want, put any upgrades you want, as long as it fits into an A or an R class. You can tune it and race it, so you can. That's for people who like tinkering. And we're going to join this race before we get out of it. Go with our trusty car. And in this, it's as I was saying earlier, it recycles through the tracks, which is nice. A bit more variety. I'm guessing it'll cycle the tracks each week. So I've got 10 minutes, so I'll get a bit of practice in anyway. I've not raced this track for much. I didn't do race C the other week. Right, let's give it a go. Let's get a bit of practice in. Mute the players. Practice. It's like sometimes the graphics look super realistic, and sometimes they don't. It's just the lighting and the choices they made. Everything looks a bit washed out, unfortunately. Got to be really careful on the power as well. It does have a tendency to. Oh, there's the sun over there. That's quite nice. This will be a complete lunge corner. I need to brake for the 50. Hey JB Benz, how's it going? Track is quite generous as well. It sounds like chipmunks. I like it so far. I think it's different. Overshot that a bit. Got to be really careful on the throttle. The runoff on the left isn't quite as generous as Gran Turismo for there. Right, I need to brake earlier than that. I bet you loads of people are going to fly off on that corner. Does a bit. Hey Manuel, how's it going? Just pop it in. Let's change the car and get some quality underway. I don't think you'll see any... you won't see the Gran Turismo 7 servers working properly until they do another update for the game. Unfortunately. Because they've added it to their known issues. I think they need to do another client update for the game. Soft, so it's only going to be 5 laps. I reckon we'll get away with mediums on this. Yeah, the car's not bad. It works alright. See if we can get a couple of quality laps in. I quite like that you have to do the quali before the race. Oh, you've been lucky. Okay. Bit slow round there.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
So that counts as off track, so it's going to invalidate this lap. This is a horrible lap. I think it's hit and miss with the saver. Sometimes you get lucky and you can get a few races in. But other times you can't. Not great. Need to use more of that curb. Hey Rob. No worries, Galtico, thanks for popping in. We've had a couple of interesting races, Rob. Not the best quality lap so far. 10th, okay, slightly better. Oh, horrible start. No worries, thanks for popping in. Okay, I'm braking a lot later there. Quality time's not brilliant on this one. Only slightly better, I think. 11th. So how many's in here?
Currently P11 after qualifying.
It's probably going to go down, but I need to set the car up. Come on, let me set the car up. No, it's not going to let me set the car up again, is it? Right, will it let me set the car up? Or is it going to do exactly the same as before? Right, okay, skip that. Fuel and tyre. It's done it again. It's done it again. That's so annoying. If you try and set your fuel and tyres up. No, it's not been clean racing at all. I think it's going to be similar to GT7. If you get in a top lobby, then you'll get some clean racing. If you don't, it's just chaos. I've had a couple of decent races, and I've had some where people just punt you off. I had a couple of races yesterday, like lunchtime, and someone was trying to punt me off during the warm-up, during the practice. Someone was just ramming me off during the practice session. This is annoying. You've introduced a new bug. It's not even going to let me do it. Well, the matchmaking's not working as well, apparently. So now I've got soft tyres on and no fuel in the car because it's not letting me change it. This is another race where it's going to completely kill me. Yeah, it wasn't doing it. It's only just started doing that. Used to be able to change it. Right there. So all this is a bit of a moot point because I'm going to have to come in and change the tyres and put some fuel in because I'm not going to make the race. Really come out of there in third, I think. So essentially, if you can't change your setup before the countdown, So I'm going to get a penalty for that because he turned right in front of me. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Obviously, it's annoying, but I've got soft tyres on, so I've got an advantage. My tyres aren't going to outlast, I don't think. I do have a bit of an advantage. Although the tyres might last, I just don't think the fuel will. This is going to be a bit of a risk. So you get a lot of that in, especially at the touring cars. Tyres are starting to suffer a bit now. I'm going to lose a ton of time though, because I'm going to have to come into the pit. No. It normally just lets me go in the pit. Oh, that worked. Well, that's no good. Let's kill that race. Because normally the pit lane, once you go over the pit line, it normally just takes control and puts you in.
One more lap.
I'm out of fuel. Yeah, fuel's gone. Yeah, my fuel's knackered. You see, they don't even make an effort. So this is what Gran Turismo should do with the fuel. It is going to stop. It is as well. It's going to stop. I'll go out of the way. So it does actually run out of fuel. That's it, car stopped. How funny. Yeah, if anyone could give us a push. I can't believe that. What an absolute mess of a race. Not only did it not let me save the tyre and fuel I wanted. Couldn't do the tyre and fuel. Completely missed the pit entrance. I mean, how much worse could it get this race? And it's going to absolutely kill my rating as well. Yeah, it's just a hell of a bump draft. Do you think it'll let me get out and push? And we were up to 4th. That's so annoying. Oh well. One of these will have a good result. I have seen other cars parked up at the side of the road, so I was wondering what had happened to them, and this is what's happened to them. Settings, quit race. I'm not going to quit the race. Best lap 1:36.831. What's my best lap out of curiosity? $1:38.164. Oh, so my best lap was in probably third place. What can you do? Just what can you do? That's racing, I guess. With a big helping of ineptitude. That's what it is. I don't care who came third. Oh great, I've got a new tyre compound from Ford. Great. Is it going to give me a can of fuel as well? Oh god. Ah well. I'll see it. I'll try and save the replay. It probably won't let me because the replays don't work. So it said replay download succeeded. We will look in the replay section now and we'll see how much they have not succeeded. So the next touring car race is Hakone. Entry ends in 1:56, so we're just going to have to jump straight in. Race starts at 11:30. So my rating has not really changed, weirdly. Alright, let's go on this one. Right, we'll do a practice lap. I'll get some quali in, and then I'm going to quit the quali. Because I want to be able to set the car up. 6:24. I should get 3 laps of this in, because it's the short one. So what's the weather going to be like?
On the backside of the Hakone Club reverse layout, use the hotel as your visual cue to stay far left and not to let off the power, because it's a great place to overtake cars out of position.
It does look kind of damp. I mean, look how nice that looks. That looks absolutely amazing. And it is a bit wet. So you can normally do that pretty much flat. Oh, this is in reverse.
Till race start.
Tell you what, I'm just going to go on to fuel and tyre. Go on soft to get some quality in. And then I'll just get a lap in and do a skip lap. That's no good. Oh, it's lap's not started yet. But it's not going to count that lap anyway, so we'll do a skip lap. See if we get a decent lap in. Yeah, it does. You get a safety rating. Loads of people are going to come off there. Validate that one as well. So you can do that flat. Alright, that'll do.
Nicely done. Currently P5 after qualifying.
Right, let me stop talking and let me change my car. Ah, it's going to do it again, isn't it? It doesn't let me set it. Why is it not letting me set it? It's not letting you actually set different tyres. Why is it not letting you do it again? That's so annoying. I might have to do a restart. Because it's got intermission countdown. Maybe if I don't do this, and it might let me do it if I don't skip it. So I've got wet tyres applied. There we go. No, it's done it again. Oh my word. This is so annoying. I'm just going to have to quali on the tyres I'm going to use in the race. Seems to be a bit of a bug going on here. So again, at least I've got the right tyres on because they're giving me wet tyres, but you don't need wet tyres. Wet tyres wear out really fast unless it is absolutely peeing it down. Because there's no inters in this. You don't get any inters at all. Which is slightly annoying, but there we go. So again, I've got 3 laps of fuel in. So this is absolutely killing my races. Which is weird, because yesterday it was working fine. It's only just started doing it before. It's not even that wet. Oh, it seems quite wet, I suppose. Put the brakes on.
Total time penalty is about 2.5 seconds.
It is an interesting design choice. shame that I'm not got enough fuel to last the race. I do wonder if they'll add them later. I'll go in, get some fresh tyres, recommended fuel, and get out there. Probably going to put me right at the back now. At least the pit stops don't take you like 30 seconds. Tyres he's on.
Three more.
Couple of cars in front. Now the people in front, their tyres are going to be starting to get pretty worn. Guy in front seems to know what he's doing anyway. Keeping it in third definitely helps with the traction. That guy's gone. He's come in because his tyres are wrecked.
Final lap. You got this.
There's a drier line on the inside. I don't think I'm going to catch this guy, but I'll take a sixth. I'll take that considering. Doesn't list the pit stops at the end though. It does during the race, but not at the end. That's why I went from 4th down to 6th. Right, I'm just going to have to pick the right tyre combination for the next one. Cheers, sausage. That's 2 wet races we've had.
Great race. P6.
Right. Seem to get a decent amount of credits though. Right, I'm gonna go back. See what race it's gonna put us in next. I was saying that before. Yeah. I've only done a couple of wet races on Gran Turismo 7. And it's kind of weird because these feel a bit more like what you'd expect wet to feel like. As in, you know, if you're going to slide around a bit, but it's not like driving on complete ice. So it's Suzuka again. So we'll do some quali on the same setup. So I wonder if this one will stay dry.
The S-curves at Suzuka Circuit are an excellent place to gain serious time on your competition if you stay glued to the race line and don't use too much curbing to upset your car.
Okay, so car, fuel and tyre. So I go for 11 laps. 9 laps of this. It's a decent number of laps, isn't it? And it's a lot of steering, so I'm going to go hards, I think. I'm going to try the hards. I'll do a lap and then I'll do some quali.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
Got to be really careful on that with the hard tyres. Okay, right, let's go for qualifying just to get a couple of laps in. That didn't count as off track, which is good.
Two remaining. One remaining.
Ah, messed it up.
Currently P15
Ah, well, never mind.
qualifying.
Right. I shall be back in a sec before the race starts. Don't go anywhere.
Seconds to race start.
Alright, we're back. Yeah, doesn't let you do the fuel and tyre. How funny. And there's not been any updates. I wonder if it's just whether that's a server thing or whether that's I need to restart the game. Mind you, I'll probably make this the last race anyway. So at least we should start on a decent bit of fuel and tyres. Unless it's wet again. Assuming it actually starts at all. Right. Bit foggy. Not the best start. I've not seen it issue. I've not seen it announced because it only. I've not seen it happen before. Glad it didn't give me a penalty that time. Unfortunately, damage is turned off at the moment. It's in the single player. If you have damage turned on, it completely wrecks your car and you have to go back to the pits to fix it. Next to me. Be interested to see if my tyres actually last till the end. I think that's why they call it touring car. Setups are going to play a massive part in the multiplayer in this. I haven't really delved into the setup side of things yet. Tyres are starting to go. Some people are going in the pits.
3 remaining.
Can't get back on the track. It's because I hear that guy. I should have hit the brakes and tried to let him get past. These guys are all struggling on used tyres. See if we can get a couple of more laps in.
One more. Finish strong. Oh, where did we finish? 10th.
We managed 10 to win up 5 positions. That was a good race. Enjoyed that one. Nice bit of fog, and I think the hard tyres were the right choice for that one. A couple of people had to pit, and you could see everyone was starting to struggle on the tyres, and that lasted all right. And it wasn't too dirty, that one either. It was all right. See if it'll let me save the replay. There's no roulettes in this, unfortunately. Quite like the touring car racing though, because the tracks are quite nice and short, but it'd be interesting if they do some longer ones. That wasn't too bad, was it? I do wonder if the penalties are a bit more lenient as well, because there was a bit of rubbing and a bit of banging, and it was alright. Here we go, updating event schedule. So let's, because it's midnight, it's updating the races, so we'll see what's next. If it's good, I might do one more. If it isn't, I'll wrap it up. Hey Russ, how's it going? Oh yeah, there's tons of that's sort of normal settings for wheels. Gran Turismo only got 2 wheel settings. That's quite rare in racing games. Yeah, but I'm good. We've had some interesting races. We've had some interesting bugs, including not being able to update your car setup before the race, which has been really annoying and cost us a couple of decent positions, I think. See if it actually does this, or if we're gonna have to restart the game, because it's the first time it's had to do one of these. There we go. Thought it might. Let's go back into the multiplayer and see what it does. Is it going to let me update the event schedule? Oh, lots of work. Well, thanks for taking the time to pop in. And same with everyone else. Oh, come on. This may well yet be another issue. Might do a quick game restart and see what's there. I knew it was going to update at midnight. Definitely need to get some better pace on some of the races though. I don't know. I might have to quit the game and go back. Has it got anything in them what's new? No, because it already updated that. There's no patch notes or gifts or messages or anything. Because there's not been any updates as far as I'm aware. Let me just switch this over. I'll just quit the game. Ooh. Quit that. Let me just check if there's any updates. Nope, no updates. Let's start the game. There we go. See if it lets me load it after restarting. Oh, nose, excuse me. I'm curious to see what the new races are for the next week. Because if it doesn't download or if there's still an issue, then I'll probably wrap it up tonight anyway. Maybe get a couple more races in tomorrow. Let's have a look, see if it'll let me do it. Yep, straight in. Ah. So that ends in 53 minutes, weirdly. It ends in 53 minutes, that's 1 AM it ends. Touring car. So the next event, yeah, it's in 18 minutes, we missed one. So, yeah, we'll give it a miss, I think. So for touring car, we've got WeatherTech, Laguna Seca, Nürburgring Sprint, so it's the same, Hakone, Suzuka. Oh! Okay. So we've now got the full Suzuka circuit, 7 laps. So that's an interesting one. And that's a half-hour race. Ah! Okay. So they've actually mixed like race B and race C together. So you've got some 20-minute races. So like 12:30, 12:50, 1:10 is Hakone, then 1:40 is Suzuka. Half an hour later is Virginia International Raceway. The Grand East version of it, which looks a horrible course. Then we've got Kyalami. That's a half hour. Ah, so I wonder if that's when it switches. So maybe it switches to that, and it's just going to be those circuits next week. So we've got Lime Rock, Catalonia, Kyalami, Virginia, full Suzuka. Yeah, so it must be finishing these, and then that'll be the ones for next race. We're doing full half-hour races in it next week. 17 laps of Lime Rock Park. So let's see what the GT races are. So that's the current one. Kyalami, Mugello. Then we've got Hakone. We've got Virginia, Barcelona, Lime Rock, Maple Valley, Spa. So Spa, Maple Valley, Lime Rock. Oh, it's the short version of Catalonia. And the short version. Oh, that's interesting. So that's that one. Starts at 125 to 145. Then it's a short circuit. That's a short circuit. That's a short circuit. That's quite a short circuit. They've switched it round. So this week no worries, Rob. So they've switched it round. Last week it was GT races were long races and touring car was short, and they flipped it. So we're going to get long touring car races and short GT3 races. There's only 3 laps of Spa. That's shorter than a daily race B. Ah. Oh well, that's interesting. So I wonder if it'll replace these with something. I'll have to check that tomorrow, see what they are. The open events, again, they end an hour, so I'll give you a couple of new open events. And that will be different. So our safety rating is B, our skill rating went down a bit overall. So we'll have to try and improve that. Definitely need to get the skill rating up. So I want to be at least in the 3000s if I can. Well, the safety rating stayed the same, so maybe those what's-the-name races are not the best for your safety rating. Let's see if it's done anything with the save replays. Now the chances are these don't work. It never last time. Unless they've tweaked something. No, they're not working. It's the same as last time. So the replays are bugged. I think they work for single player, but they don't work for online. Unless you do that. Nope, they're just all sat on the circuit. Yeah, so that replay doesn't work. Which is a bit of a shame, especially annoying for me when I try and make videos out of them. Maple Valley. It must be in the known issues by now. Then rewind. Yeah, just completely bugged. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Right, so I best wrap things up there now, I think. So it's just gone midnight. Oh, we had some decent races tonight. Been good fun. Enjoyed the races. A couple of wet races, which were interesting. Shame about the bug with the car setups. That was really annoying. Because that just cost us some results. But never mind. Hopefully they'll sort that out. I'll try that again tomorrow maybe and see if it'll let me do it. I'll have to put a car setup and then see if it'll let me switch it for another race. But yeah, interesting. Try some of the other races. Hopefully back tomorrow. With a bit of luck. Get a few more races in. If we can. If not, try and get on Friday. I know I'll probably be playing some of the COD beta this weekend, so don't know if I'll be on the weekend in the evenings, but we'll see. We will see. I'll get a daytime stream in if we can. But anyway, thanks everyone for popping in. I will catch you next time, and until then, bye for now.